Alright guys, welcome to a brand new series on the channel, Mafia 3. I think this came out late last year. I'm a little late to the party, but better late than never, right? Yeah, that's right. Well, if you've been following my channel for a while now, there's been a few gaps in my recordings. I'm trying to get my life together. Promise I didn't quit on you guys. Never have, never will. But anyway, with that being said, I love you guys. Show the series some love. Thank you for your support and your patience. And let's do this.
Lincoln's mother abandoned him in 1947, a couple of years after he was born. His mother, I heard she was Dominican. I always figured his father was white, maybe even Italian. Not that it mattered. Back then, if you look black, you black. Same as today, I suppose. He stayed at the orphanage until 1958.
Now, when did you meet Lincoln Click?
1966. I was running Black Ops out of Laos on behalf of the CIA. He was loaned out to me via joint CIA-DOD task force.
He was a quiet boy. Good boy.
2 Purple Hearts, a Bronze Star, and the Distinguished Service Cross. He served his country with honor and distinction.
After the city closed the orphanage, he fell in with Sammy Robinson. Sammy ran the black mob over in Delray Hollow. I can't say I approve, but orphan colored boys didn't have a lot of options back then. Boys like Lincoln, the ones who've been abandoned, they're always looking for a home. Always looking for a place to belong. I think he thought he'd find it in the army. Thing is, once that's lost, you can never get it back again. When he returned from the war, Lincoln ended back up over at Sammy's. Now Sammy owed the Italian mob a whole lot of money, and he needed Lincoln's help. It's a damn shame what happened. It breaks my heart.
Still say this is the craziest goddamn thing I ever heard. Using real money to rob the feds.
Well, hell, man, not like this is our cash. This all came from Scaletta. Besides, peanuts compared to what we're gonna haul out of there.
Is everything we need to burn?
Yeah, that's it. I grabbed the keys to the truck, then we can get the fuck out of here.
Alright, and we assume the captain's position. Alright, pick up the keys. Took the words right out of my mouth. Alright, so let's go find the keys. So far, it seems pretty fluid. Although we haven't done anything but walk to a door.
Still not sure about leaving him like this.
What does that mean, down? Oh, we can... Let me not pretend like I didn't know you could do that. I saw footage. The walkthrough is blind though, but I did see some footage, obviously. We all do it. We all do our research before we buy.
We should get going. You got the keys so you can drive.
Oh, sweet. Can we run? Truck's blocking my way. How do I get around the truck? Alright. There's got to be another way out. Alright, I see it. There's got to be a run button too. There we go. He just couldn't run while inside, which doesn't make any sense. But oh well. Oh! Thank you. Turn that crap off. copyright. I'm sorry, I'm sure the soundtrack isn't crap, but you know what I mean. Copyright. Oh, come on now. Okay.
Take it easy heading to town. We don't need the cops crawling up our asses. Ah, that poor fuck back there. He ain't got no idea what he's in for.
What was his cut? 5%?
Thereabouts, but not like he'll be able to spend it. Feds will be watching his every move for the rest of his life. Probably be better we just whacked him.
If I learned anything in Nam, always a good idea to dangle someone out there. Use them to get everybody's attention, and you just slip away.
I'm trying to drive like I got some sense for you guys.
You don't want to know.
Hell, man, I'm a taxpayer. I got the right to know how my money's being spent.
Oh, Georgie Marcano pays taxes.
Damn right I do. That's how they got Al Capone, and I ain't going to prison for no fucking tax bill. Huh? So, you gonna answer the question or what?
We on the coast of Quang Nai, evacuating the civvies for Charlie overran everything. Anyway, we getting him onto a medical ship, and this woman walks up. She got a baby in one hand and the leash to a pig in the other. She starts up the ramp, and the MP stops her and tells her, you can only bring one thing on board. So she tosses the baby into the water. MP goes ape. Tells someone dive in after the kid, starts screaming at the woman, wants to know what the fuck she's thinking. You know what she says to him? She says, I can always have another baby.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Hey man, you asked.
Yeah, but I thought you were gonna tell me a story about some gook getting his dick blown off or something. I mean, god damn.
It's not a fault. Not like you think. The conditions over there, man. Jesus Christ. One day you're raising cattle, tending your rice. Next day everything bombed flat. You put people up against a wall, they will do anything to survive.
That better been one delicious fucking pig.
Alright, so far the driving controls seem pretty fluent. But then again, we are driving like a bank truck, armored car, so there's not much we can do. It feels like a boat on wheels.
I won't be too keen on you waltzing around with that piece of yours.
I'll just leave it under the seat. Time to see if these forged IDs are worth a fuck.
Guess we stop it right here.
Back it up to the loading dock.
By the way, I try to make the first episode kind of long.
A little rough with the language. And,
Well, ain't like I've never been called nigga before.
I know, but I'm just saying, if I go along with it, ain't nothing personal.
The only thing I care about is getting our hands on that money.
When I say something about being hot, that's when we...
This changes everything.
All right.
Into the Federal Reserve.
Here we go.
Put your IDs up to the glass. We're part of the Boeing crew. What the fuck's this shitheel doing here? Affirmative action. You know how it is.
Old country is spinning around the goddamn toilet. You can follow me. As for you, go on and grab those bags off the truck. You'll be carrying them to the burn room. How much y'all bring in?
$238,546.
It's so disrespectful, lout.
Appreciate it.
Need to check that scatter gun. You packing anything?
Still in training.
Good. One less goddamn thing for me to worry about. You can pick it up on the way out. Burn room's down in the cellar. This way. I ain't seen y'all around these parts before.
Y'all's over in Georgia for a while. He just got out the service.
And my cousin's been trying to get on here for over a year now. Was in the Navy for 2 tours. Got medals falling out of his ass. Government tells him thanks, but no thanks.
That's a crock of shit if I ever heard one.
Sad day when a God-fearing white man can't get a job. They old nigga who staggers in his hide on the spot.
This guy, man. I want to go across your chin with a bag of coins.
You bastards better not be playing with each other back there. Fuck you!
Christ, look at that. Didn't know y'all held that much gold.
Washington's been shuffling around on account of the war. It's here, and it gets sent to Dallas, and it comes back. It doesn't make a lick of goddamn sense. Here we are. Put those bags on the table there.
Done this detail before. Figured it'd be bigger.
It gets the job done. Only time there's a problem is when the flue clogs up.
Fuck, that's some heat right there.
We used to use coal for it, but a year or so back we switched over to oil.
Oh, take out the guard.
Consistent flame.
Here's some guy come around the house trying to switch me over to oil. Told him I wasn't interested.
No, I never was neither till I saw this. At least with oil, we don't get soot all over the goddamn place.
God, that guy was
Ooh. Oh, you telling me?
Danny and Ellis should be coming up any time now.
Give me a second.
Okay, so what do we do with him? Can I place him in here? As much as I want to.
Take care of those guards. Keep your ass down. You don't want them getting a drop on us.
I know what the fuck I'm doing.
R3 to crouch. Of course it is. Dude, look at all that cash. Okay.
Know that house we've been renting out? Called over there last night. Told them I wanted to sell it. Told
Just when
them
I was about to.
be out in 2 weeks. And the man, his name's John, starts laying into me, saying the lease gives them the right to a 30-day notice. That's how we supposed to find a new place in 2 weeks. So I tell him none of that's my goddamn problem. It's my property.
And we gotta take care of Motor Mouth. Alright, let me pick this up. I know we're gonna need it.
Come on, we need to get this vault open.
And I know we're gonna need this too. Hold L1. Alright guys, welcome to a brand new series on the channel, Mafia 3. I think this came out late last year. I'm a little late to the party, but better late than never, right? Yeah, that's right. Well, if you've been following my channel for a while now, there's been a few gaps in my recordings. I'm trying to get my life together. Promise I didn't quit on you guys. Never have, never will. But anyway, with that being said, I love you guys. Show the series some love. Thank you for your support and your patience. And let's do this.
Lincoln's mother abandoned him in 1947, a couple of years after he was born. His mother, I heard she was Dominican. I always figured his father was white, maybe even Italian. Not that it mattered. Back then, if you look black, you black. Same as today, I suppose. He stayed at the orphanage until 1958.
Now, when did you meet Lincoln Click?
1966. I was running Black Ops out of Laos on behalf of the CIA. He was loaned out to me via joint CIA DOD task force.
He was a quiet boy. Good boy.
2 Purple Hearts, a Bronze Star, and the Distinguished Service Cross. He served his country with honor and distinction.
After the city closed the orphanage, he fell in with Sammy Robinson. Sammy ran the black mob over in Delray Hollow. I can't say I approved, but orphan colored boys didn't have a lot of options back then. Boys like Lincoln, ones who've been abandoned, they're always looking for a home. Always looking for a place to belong. I think he thought he'd find it in the army. Thing is, once that's lost, you can never get it back again. When he returned from the war, Lincoln ended back up over at Sammy's. Now Sammy owed the Italian mob a whole lot of money, and he needed Lincoln's help. It's a damn shame what happened. It breaks my heart.
Still say this is the craziest goddamn thing I ever heard. Using real money to rob the feds.
Well, hell, man, not like this is...
Step 2, pull the lock. Did all that with a crowbar. Oh, we got the Rambo M60 in here. Guess we know you gotta pick that up. Let me see. Is that... Checking out this M60. Alright, let me see. Let's... Definitely need that. Alright, so let's head on back. What's his name? Georgie?
Face way worse than this over at Nam. We'll smoke on this shit. Stay close to the vault. Watch for the drill. I'll deal with these assholes.
Well, Sammy had men all over the place.
Come
Some of them
on.
worked at the cleaners and stole the uniforms Georgie Marcano and Lincoln Clay wore on the day of the robbery. Another one was a janitor at the Federal Reserve, and he provided a rough layout. The robbery of the Federal Reserve was timed perfectly, and none of it would have been possible without the involvement of Sammy Robinson, Lincoln Clay, and the rest of the black mob.
You just come from Vietnam?
That's right.
I was a Marine in the Pacific. You take it from me. Just because you're home doesn't mean you're back. You understand? People around here, they don't get it. Never will. Keep your ass out of trouble.
Ooh, now that's sweet, baby.
Sorry I'm late. Got caught up crossing the bridge.
Don't worry about it.
Excuse me, sir. I'm looking for my stepbrother, Lincoln Clay. You seen him? He used to get ticked off if you were even a minute late.
Kiss my ass.
There he is. How was the trip?
Being as how this is the first time in 4 years and somebody telling me where to go, what to do, or how to do it, it was fucking great. What's new with the old man?
Man, don't even get me started on Pops. He used to pull his head at his ass.
Same as ever then.
Brother, you have no fucking idea.
Damn, Ellis. She's looking good. Just like I left her.
Man, even I know not to fuck around with your car.
All right, come on. I'm ready to go home.
Please tell me we get to drive that. We do. Okay. Taste of the action.
So Sammy's doing all right?
Ever since we got your telegram about coming home, he's been climbing the walls. What if the plane crashes? What if the train's delayed? What if they call him back? And he goes stand in front of the kitchen window and sip his whiskey like he was expecting you to come strolling up the sidewalk. Don't say nothing about me telling you that.
I won't.
He'll be fine once he sees you. Ever since Mama, hell, you know how he gets.
Well, we do know a little bit about his history. He's a part of the Black Mob.
You remember Marty and Ron Langford?
Oh, wait a minute. Is this? I'm going the wrong way.
So after you shipped out, started selling weed. They call and ask me if I want some. I say sure. It's free money as far as I'm concerned. Anyhow, a month back, Marty drops me a line and says they're moving into heroin, that they're looking for a partner down around these parts.
Can't imagine Sammy was too... You on that?
I'm never told about the weed, that ain't nothing to nobody, but this I gotta talk to him about. I ain't said more than 3 words and he's yelling about the feds. How we don't need J. Edgar up our asses and what the fuck am I thinking? Selling dope with kids running around the neighborhood. We ain't selling no dope to no children.
Like they got any money to begin with. Fucking around aside, that was pretty serious shit. Knew a couple guys over in Nam who were running it. Wound up pissing off the wrong person. Got their throats cut.
Shit, man, I know what's what. That's why I'm talking to Georgie about it.
There's no way Sal's gonna go along with that.
Georgie says he'd keep his old man from fighting out. We'll steer clear of the Hollow in Frisco, just selling the French Wall. George's Uncle Lou won't say shit as long as we give him a taste of the action.
Bienvenue à la maison.
So good. Nice seeing you, Lincoln. Oh, I kept you in my prayers.
I really appreciate that, Father.
Now who wants to get shit-faced?
It's hard to explain what it's like coming home from war. Elation, fear, guilt. Imagine being trapped in a dark room and there's no way out. And every fear, every nightmare you ever had is in that room with you. And there's no escape from any of it. And then one day, a door opens and you're free to go. Just like that. The thing is, you made your peace with your terror and your fear of death. And now part of you is afraid to leave it behind. But what choice do you have? Every soldier has to walk through that door, one way or another.
Man, whiskey's gonna owe you in the morning.
Hell, man, just sleep it off. The room's the same as he left it.
I'm gonna take the basement.
The basement? Why the fuck you want to crash down there?
I'll see you in the morning.
Man, that wall must have really fucked you up.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, going to bed. On that note, we are out of time for today, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to stop it here. Thank you for joining me for this episode of Mafia 3. If you like this episode, do me a favor and show the brand new series some love by subscribing to the channel and liking the video to help the channel and the series grow. As I said earlier, thank you for the support. And yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next episode.